welcome to my very first YouTube channel. My name is Pita, and today the story is, as you know, the title, 15 and pregnant. It was very difficult for me. It was a life-changing experience. It changed my life forever, but I don't regret it. It made me the person who I am today. I just want to talk about it because maybe I could change somebody's life out there, maybe a teen that's going through what I went through or going through it right now, or maybe I could prevent it from happening. And so I've been wanting to do this video for the longest time, but I don't know, it just didn't do it. So I don't know, something stopped me, or I don't know, but I've been wanting to do this video for the longest time, and here I am, and I'm doing it, and let's get started. So I was 15 when I got pregnant. I was a freshman, and it was so difficult. It was the most difficult thing in my life. The way my mother found out that I was pregnant was because I was breaking up with my boyfriend, and I told him, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm too young to be dating a guy. He was older than me, and I felt like, I was too young to be dating an older guy. So I wanted to end the relationship. So he got mad, and he told me, you're not going anywhere. You're pregnant. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I'm too young to be pregnant. So he told me, you're pregnant. That's why you're gaining weight, and that's why you're throwing up. I'm like, no, I can't be pregnant. You're just saying that because you don't want me to leave you. No. So I didn't believe him. So he's like, I'm going to call your mom right now. And I'm like, don't do that. You're going to, scare her. Stop doing that. So he did call my mom. He was like, your daughter's pregnant. She's trying to break up with me, and I'm telling you this now. And I was like, how could you do that? How could you lie to my mother like that? But in a way, I was kind of like, maybe I am. So it was just a very hard experience for me to deal with. So my mom came over. She picked me up from my boyfriend's house, and she said, well, let's go take you to a doctor. And I was like, Mom, don't believe him. I'm not pregnant. And she was calm. She believed me because she trusts me a lot, So we went to the doctor's office, and he touched my stomach, and he was like, I think she's about 4 months pregnant into her pregnancy. And I couldn't believe it because I literally didn't have any symptoms. I didn't know. I was young. I was really young. I got spotting. Sometimes I was spotting. And it was just so weird that they told me that I was pregnant. And my mom got mad. She got so mad. You guys have no idea. So they told her, we're going to send you to a doctor to get some more professional help to make sure she's 4 months pregnant. But they took me and they did like a pregnancy test, like an ultrasound, to make sure that I was 4 months pregnant. So they did an ultrasound, and you guys are not going to believe it. I was 8 months pregnant. So that, I was kind of chunky, so obviously you wouldn't notice if I was pregnant because I still had a little meat on me, so you wouldn't know, and I was really small. I didn't grow that much, so you wouldn't be able to tell if I was pregnant, but I was kind of like, I was young. I didn't know if I was, I didn't really pay attention to that. I was just doing my everyday routine at school, and, I didn't think of it. That was my mistake. And sometimes when you're young, you think you know everything, and you really don't. You really, really don't. And excuse me. And so they brought the results. I was 8 months pregnant, and they gave me my prenatal care and all that stuff that I had to get. But my mother, she would not speak to me whatsoever. She was quiet through the ride home. Like, she wouldn't speak to me. We got home, and she was just very disappointed. Like, she was like, I feel like she felt like I let her down. And because she was young, she was 14 and pregnant, and it's like me repeating the same story again. And she was very, very sad, very emotional. And my dad wouldn't speak to me. They wouldn't speak to me for like 2 months. And yeah, so I was going to be due in 2 months because I was pregnant. Actually, no, in a month and a half. So it was difficult in that part. But it didn't get better. You would think that it would get better and they would understand. Well, it just got a little bit more hard. They started speaking to me again, and like just saying hi, how you doing, how you feel, are you hungry, stuff like that. The baby's daddy was still in the picture, just to let you guys know. You probably think he left me, but no, he was there for me. But he didn't work, so he quit his job because he got lazy, and it was more difficult because he quit his job. So I was still living with my mom. I didn't move out, and I was still going to high school, just to throw that out there, making sure that, I'm explaining myself, guys, because this is my first YouTube video, so give me a break. So so that happened, and I started going to school, and my baby wasn't born yet. So I started going to school, and I told my friends that I was pregnant, that I was going to be due in a month. They were just like so supportive, but they wouldn't talk to me like they used to before. And they wouldn't invite me to places anymore. They would just like be like, hey, bye, that's it. But it was a hard experience for me, but let's make it short. I had my baby, and I went back to high school after my 40 days of healing. I went back to school, and I had the baby in my arms when I went to school. And the high school that I went to didn't have like a daycare, so I had to get a bus that picked me up in the morning, like at 6 in the morning. And remember, I have my backpack and my stroller, and I have the baby in my arms and the stroller. So I would get on the bus, fold the stroller all by myself, and I had the baby in my arms, and nobody would help me. Nobody would get off the bus to help me with the stroller. I had my backpack, I had all the diapers, and just remembering that makes me want to cry, because I used to walk every day, like a 10-minute walk from where I live, to catch the bus just to go to high school. Imagine everybody in the bus staring at you, just like looking at you, judging you, like, look at her, she has a baby. And it was just so overwhelming, like that, you had to do this every day just to go to school. I didn't drive, I didn't have a car. My mom was always working, so she couldn't take me to school. I just had to be on my own. I had to learn how to be a mother. I had to learn quick. My mother was busy. She couldn't help me with the baby. She was always working. I had to do all this by myself, and I did it. I'm here telling you guys that I did it. And if I could do it, everybody could do it. I don't want you guys to go through it because you guys are too young, but I did it, and it was difficult. Just traveling with your baby in a bus, everybody judging you, and just getting off and putting the stroller back down, and this was your routine, to be with the baby in the bus. And when he cries out loud, everybody's judging you, and it was just so difficult for me. And I decided to just get homeschooled because it was that difficult for me to go every morning, walking a 10-minute walk just to catch the bus, going on a stroller, folding the stroller, going on the bus, and just again unfolding the stroller when I got off, and going to another school to drop off my son, and then going back to school, and then getting out at 2:30 to go pick him up. I was missing like one whole period because I had to go pick up my son. Then going back to your school, and then just waiting for the bus. It was just exhausting. Very exhausting. And I did it, and now I have my diploma. I got it. I didn't drop out, but I'm just doing this video because I want to help all you teens. You know, I want you guys to be able to have a good life and not make the same mistakes that I did when I was younger. It was very difficult. This was a subject really hard for me to talk about because I never told my story. People didn't really know what happened to me, like at school, but now they know that I graduated. I work. My son is 10 years old now. I own my house. We just bought a house. I'm married. I'm happily married, and everything happens for a reason, but don't give up. Like, you could do it. Like, you really can. Just because you're a single mom or a teen mom doesn't mean your life is over. You can still have fun and, go out and just be yourself. But remember, always have goals. Always try to be the best person you can. Be the best mother you can. Give all the love to your kids, but don't feel like it's over. It's not over. It's really not. But thank you for watching, and this is my story about being 15 and pregnant. Please subscribe and like this video, and thank you for watching, and bye.